I walked in slow, lights still dim, your scent still hanging on the wind. Didn't hear your voice, not a sound, but I swear you were all around. Curtains moving like you were near, and I felt your laugh somewhere in here. Didn't see you, didn't rehearse, but baby, the shadows spoke first. Lately, like you stood where you'd be, and I froze where you last touched me. Shadow spoke first, before your name, before I knew I'd feel this pain. The air still holds where you rehearsed all the love. The shadow spoke first, shadow spoke first, before my tears, before I knew you weren't still here. I didn't call, I didn't curse, just listen as the shadow spoke first. Thought I'd clean this place of you, but baby, memories seep through. Even the light bends like your frame, soft and slow, saying my name. The mirror don't reflect just me, it plays back our history. Didn't need a final verse, your silence let the shadows speak first. You didn't haunt, you didn't plead, but every wall still echoes need. Shadow spoke first, like a hum, like a song that never comes undone. You ain't back, but it still hurts every time. The shadow spoke first, shadow spoke first, in your shape, in the breath this room can't shake. No goodbye, no line rehearsed, just the way the shadow spoke first. You're still living in this place, in every corner and every space. Shadows spoke first, and they still do, whispering pieces left by you. No need to find a deeper curse, I know you're gone, but shadows spoke first. Music's off, the lights are low, but girl, I swear you never go. You said goodbye, I watched you leave, but your voice still lives in the breeze. I pour a drink, sit on the couch, every creak still calls you out. You're not here, but not removed, I still hear echoes in the room. I speak your name and wait a sec, and swear it answers from your neck. Echoes in the room, soft and clear, like you just whispered, I'm still here. Not a ghost, not just perfume, but real words. Echoes in the room, don't need replay. You never fully walked away. Even silence feels like you leaving. Echoes in the room. The chair you curled and hums your sound. I still hear footsteps when no one's around. Our last fight plays like a loop, then your laugh slides right through. I answer you without a thought, talking to what time forgot. You said we'd heal, but I resume conversations with echoes in the room. I tried to clear, tried to replace, but love still lives inside this space. Echoes in the room, every sigh, still holding back our last goodbye. Not just memory, not just gloom, you still breathe in this room. Echoes in the room, like a vow, like you're here but not right now. I move but not too soon, 'cause I still hear echoes in the room. But not the sound. It's in the walls, it's all around. You're gone but not removed. Echoes in the room, where you were. Still speak to me like you prefer. No reply, no full resume. But girl, you echo every day. You only said it once or twice, but those words looped like they came with a price. I still hear, I'll be here when I know you disappear. In the kitchen, in the car, your voice still follows me that far. No playlist, just this one repeat. The sound of you, I can't delete. Didn't save it, didn't record, but it's in my chest like a chord. Voice on repeat, soft and low, still saying things you let me know. Fine, still play inside my mind. Voice on repeat, no control. You haunt the quiet of my soul. I try to sleep, try to compete, but girl, your voice is on repeat. You never shouted, never begged, just left lines I can't forget. Let's not lose this, I believe, but you're the one who chose to leave. Even your silence has a sound. It circles slow and wraps around. It don't fade, don't deplete. It just plays on repeat. I wish I could skip to the end, but every word still rounds the bend. Voice on repeat, every call still ringing through my bedroom wall. Your promises, your soft goodnight still echo in low lights. Voice on repeat, not by choice. I still flinch at your voice. No track list, no retreat, just you on repeat. I turned the music loud, didn't help. Your words keep playing by themselves. Voice on repeat, and I still care, still answer things that aren't there. You're gone, but your words won't leave, still stuck on repeat. Still got your jacket on the chair, still got that scrunchie in my hair. Your charger's here, your favorite mug, still sitting like it's full of love. You took your shoes, you took your phone, but somehow still left me not alone. Not talking about the mess, the theft, just the weight of things you left. Not what you packed, but what stayed behind. That's the part that plays my mind. Things you left like sent on sheets, like music paused on soft repeats. Didn't need to say a word, I still heard what I preferred. Things you left not loud, not big, but every silence starts to dig. I ain't mad, I ain't bereft, I'm just haunted by things you left. A sock behind the bedroom door, a note you wrote I can't ignore. That movie ticket from July, still pinned up where time don't lie. The way the mirror holds your light, the way my pillow feels at night. Even peace don't feel like rest, not with these things you left. Not broken hearts or big regrets, just the smallest you never forget. Things you left like undone plans, like how I still wash both our pants. It ain't much, it ain't theft, but I still live with things you left. Things you left like songs and keys, like how my breath don't come with ease. You left quiet, you left deaf, but love ain't what you left. You're gone, but these still hold your memories and never fall. It ain't stuff, it's soul. Things you left I keep around, like shadows that don't make a sound. You walked out, but what's cleft still fills this house with things you left. I was good, I swear I was fine. Hadn't thought of you in a long time. Then the song came on, that one you played, and I broke right where I stayed. Your laugh echoed through the aisle, not yours but damn, same style. And suddenly I lost my spin, 'cause baby, I heard you again. Wasn't your voice, wasn't your breath, but it still felt like death. Heard you again out the blue, didn't expect to fall back into you. Was just a sound, just pretend, but it hit like the end. Heard you again in that line, love you forever, realign. Didn't call, didn't press send, but girl, I heard you again. I walked past your favorite spot, didn't pause but my chest got hot. The waiter smiled like he knew too. I didn't say but he saw through. You're a voice I don't own no more, but you echo through every door. And even when I count to 10, somehow I hear you again. I blocked the number, dodged the tone, but girl, you still call me alone. Heard you again in the away. Someone whispered, please don't stay. It wasn't you, it wasn't then, but still I heard you again. Heard you again in my sleep. That same sigh when you'd fall deep. I tried to forget, tried to defend, but baby, you play again. You're the voice in empty rooms, the sound that bends my afternoon. Heard you again and I stood still, like time turned back against my will. Didn't see you, didn't sin, but girl, I heard you again. I wipe the steam, expect to see just my face looking back at me. But sometimes I swear there's two, a second shadow that looks like you. I tilt my head the same old way and feel you still in yesterday. No one's home but I still prove that sometimes the mirror still moves. You ain't here, you're not in frame, but girl, it still calls your name. Mirror still moves like you're behind, still fixing hair, stealing time. I don't blink, I don't speak, but I swear I saw you peek. Mirror still moves out of place, still leaves echoes of your grace. No wind, no shift, no groove, but baby, this mirror still moves. This mirror still moves. Your lip gloss left a print one night. I cleaned it off, still caught the light. Sometimes I walk and feel a chill, like you're checking if I'm still. I know it's glass, not a gate, but girl, it holds every weight. And when I doubt, when I disprove, it flickers, yeah, the mirror still moves. You ain't calling, ain't outside, but this reflection knows you lied. Mirror still moves, soft and slow, like it's waiting for your glow. I turn my back, then feel a shift, like your memory caught adrift. Mirror still moves without touch, like it's missing you too much. I don't believe, but it still proves that somehow this mirror still moves. It ain't haunted, it's just known what it's like to feel alone. And girl, it shows. Mirror still moves and I don't lie, I see you there when I pass by. No tricks, no push, no grooves, just the truth. This mirror still moves. This mirror still moves. I called your name without a sound, reach for you when no one's around. Thought you'd feel it in your chest, thought your heart would do the rest. I left the door unlocked at night, hoped you'd knock if you were right. But baby, in that midnight stare, it hit me hard, you weren't there. I needed you, didn't ask for much, just one word or your touch. You weren't there when it broke down, when my smile flipped into a frown. All I wanted was your care, but girl, you weren't there, you weren't don't vanish with the breeze. You promised more than you could give, then left me just to forgive. Now the couch don't feel like home, just for cushions I face alone. And even ghosts don't try to dare to haunt the space where you weren't there. No lie, no scream, no loud affair, just the ache of you not there. You weren't there when I fell through, when all I needed here was you. Didn't need to fix or care, just show me you were there. You weren't there, and that's the truth. Not in me now, not in my youth. You left a chair, left a stare, but not love. You weren't there. You could have stayed, just one reply. Instead you let the moment die. And now, so did we. You weren't there. You weren't there, and I still know that love don't leave, it never show. It don't vanish, it don't dare. But baby, you weren't there. You left like dust, quiet and soft. No slam doors, no taking off. But girl, your silence shook the place like thunder with a quiet face. No perfume left, no clothes, no sound, but somehow I still hear you around. You should be gone, should not be allowed, but you remain faded but loud. Like whispers turned into shouts. Your memory don't wear out. Faded but loud in the dark, still beating slow inside my heart. You ain't calling, you don't crowd, but you still echo. Faded but loud, can't explain. Your name still knocks inside my brain. I don't see you, I'm not proud, but girl, you're faded and loud. Your picture gone, your side erased, but baby, love don't leave no trace. Without leaving, ghost to chase. I blink and hear your breath again, like you just walked back in. I say I'm free, I say I'm allowed, but you still play faded but loud. It ain't touching, ain't in sight, but it keeps me up at night. Faded but loud, like a hum. You gone but never really done. No word, no weight, no crowd, but still faded but loud. In my sleep, in the silence I try to keep. No storm, no vow, just echoes. Faded but loud. It's not the volume that haunts, it's the way it still wants to speak. Faded but loud, and I still hear every whisper you left here. I don't chase, I don't shout out proud, but girl, you're still faded, still loud. I walk past our old cafe, laugh still echoing from that day. Same table, same song and play, but no one's there to look my way. I ain't seen you in a while, but your ghost still wears your smile. Not your skin, not your trust, but what's left of the ghost of us. We don't speak, but we still show in every place we used to go. Ghost of us floating near, whispering things I used to hear. No new love can touch or fuss with what still haunts the ghost of us. Ghost of us won't sit still, still plays out what I feel. Not your lips, not your touch, just the ache of the ghost of us. Your side of the bed dips low, even though you left months ago. I swear I see you passing doors, leaving pieces on the floor. I talk like you still around, hear your name in random sound. I try to clean, try to adjust, but I live with the ghost of us. It don't cry, it don't beg, but it holds on like a thread. Ghost of us every day keeps my heart a step away. Even peace can't clear this dust that holds the frame of the ghost of us. Ghost of us won't release, even time don't bring me peace. I moved on but not enough to shake free the ghost of us. It just appeared. It's you, but not in here. Still breathing in the Ghost of us still walks through like you never said we're through. I don't see you, don't discuss, but I still sleep with the ghost of us. You left the room, the door clicked like no argument, no real fight. Just one last look, one final stare, and you left everything in there. The seat's still warm, the air's still thick. The clock kept moving but not quick. It should've cleared, should've been fair, but girl, you stayed in it. Didn't slam, didn't shout, but you're leaving, still feel the house. Stayed in air like perfume does, like the breath between what was. Nobody here, no voice to spare, but I still feel you in the air. Stayed in air like a pause, still echoing every cause. You didn't beg, you didn't dare, but baby, you stayed in air. to fan the room out clean. Open windows, let out the dream. But love don't leave in perfect time. It floats like smoke in line. No coat, no shoes, no hair to find. But you still mess with my mind. Your silence lingers like a prayer, soft and cruel. You stayed in air. You ain't here, but you don't leave. You're in every sigh I breathe. Stayed in air, no goodbye. No, I'll call later, no try. But something hung, suspended there. That part of you, still in the air. Stayed in air like soft regret. A love I didn't forget. No goodbye kiss, no flare. Just you, still in air. You left but not like dust. Your absence still holds us. Stayed in air and now I see you never fully left me. No words, no touch to declare. Just a goodbye that stayed in air. I watch your chest rise, then stop midair. A breath you owed me hung right there, like your lungs didn't know what to do. Stay for love or break us in two. You didn't cry, didn't call it done, but your silence told me to run. Didn't say go, didn't say stay, but girl, your breath gave it away. There was a space between our lines, where your breath paused on mine. Your breath stalled, and I knew that we were near the end of you. Didn't scream, didn't fold, but love stopped cold. Your breath stalled, soft and slow, like you didn't want me to know. But the air said too much when your breath gave up touch. You smiled with half your face, but the rest had left the place. No I love you, no final hug, just a breath you wouldn't plug. You used to sigh into my neck, now all I hear is the disconnect. No words, no fire, no brawl, just a breath that didn't fall. You didn't need to find a phrase, I felt it in that empty space. Your breath stalled and I stopped too, waiting to know what we do. No answers, no rush, just silence loud enough. Your breath stalled and I stood still, holding back what I might feel. You didn't pull, didn't call, but girl, that breath said it all. It wasn't a word, wasn't a fight, it was just a pause in the night. Your breath stalled, and that's when I knew we wouldn't start again. No goodbye, no fall, no wall, just a moment. Your breath said it all. Wait. Ooh. voice too high. No slam doors, no final cry. But girl, that silence cut like steel and made the calm too real. You said I'm fine and turned away, but that fine still rings today. No thunder, no big ego show, just quiet fights that still echo. We didn't scream, we didn't curse, but somehow it hurt worse. Quiet fights echo in my chest, in every word we never pressed. The way you blinked, the way I froze, still plays when I'm alone. Quiet fights echo through these halls, softest tension still recalls. We didn't shout, didn't let go, but baby, the silence echoes. Oh, the silence echoes. You didn't cry, you cleaned the plate. I cleared the glass, we stayed up late. No one broke, but no one bent, just air so loud it meant. Your good night felt like a wall. I whispered back, but not at all. And every breath we didn't blow, still bouncing like echoes. No storm, no mess, just soft distress. Quiet fights echo years ahead, more than the things we actually said. The sound of peace held like a rope, tied in knots of no. Quiet fights echo, no reply, just that stillness when we lie. We never broke, never said no, but girl, our quiet fights echo. It wasn't what we said at all. It was what we let not fall. Quiet fights echo and still do, in places I once met you. It wasn't rage, it wasn't war, but still it echoes low. Talk for hours without a clue, but never said what cut us through. You smile like love was still okay, but I saw goodbye in what you didn't say. I reached for you, you held my hand, but it felt hollow, unplanned. No arguments, no tears we shed, just the silence of what wasn't said. Words you choked down spoke louder than screams, and I felt it in between. What wasn't said weighs the most. love got stuck inside a ghost. No confession, no less threat, just memories of what wasn't said. What wasn't said burns like lies, still echoing behind your eyes. Could have been true, could have been dread, but we broke on what wasn't said. You paused before I love you came, then let it pass like it was a shame. I held back too, I ain't no saint, but girl, the quiet's what we paint. Could have healed, could have fought, but we just left the words we are. You kissed me soft, then turned your head, and all that lived was what wasn't said. It wasn't lies, it wasn't dead, but it got lost inside our heads. What wasn't said still calls my name like echoes that don't explain. Could have been peace, could have been thread, but we unraveled what wasn't said. What wasn't said hangs in space, in every glance we can't replace. Not your goodbye, not my regret, but the ache of what wasn't said. You don't need to scream to wound, just don't say the truth too soon. You don't need to scream to wound, just don't say the truth too soon. What wasn't said I carry still, the quiet love that lost its will. You walked away, no tears were shed, but I'm haunted by what wasn't said. What wasn't said burns like lies, still echoing behind your eyes. Could have been true, could have been dread, but we broke on what wasn't said. The clock said 2, the house was still, phone in hand against my will. Your number starred, your name in gray. I told myself walk away, but memories don't follow rules, and lonely turns the calm to cruel. I knew you moved on, knew you'd stray. Girl, I called anyway. No expectation, no reply, just me still asking why. I called anyway, didn't care if it rang out to cold air. Didn't plan, didn't pray, I just needed you some way. I called anyway, just to hear the silence I still hold near. No answer No message, didn't speak, just stay quiet for a week. But that one night I hit redial, just hoping you'd miss me for a while. Didn't need a word or fight, just proof you thought of me that night. Even if your heart said straight, mine still said call anyway. You won't know I even tried, but girl, I swallow pride. I called anyway, not for peace, not to beg, not to release, just to feel if love might stay through one call anyway. I called anyway, one last try to fill the ache you left inside. Didn't need you to replay, just needed to call anyway. It rang twice, then went to tone. Still hurt worse than being alone. I called anyway, and now I know. Even ghosts let the ringer go. You didn't pick up, didn't sway, but I loved you anyway. Kept your key right by the door, didn't move it like before. Still set your cup beside the sink, still left room for you to think. Didn't text, didn't beg to write, just kept the porch on every night. I told my pride we'd be alright, so yeah, I left the light. Didn't know where you were staying, but the light said I'm still waiting. Left the light like a vow, like you turned back somehow. Even when my mind said fight, my heart just left the light. Left the light like a door, half closed but not no more. Didn't lock it, didn't rewrite, I just waited with the light. Neighbors ask if you still call, I lie and say not at all. But I still straighten out your frame, still flinch when I hear your name. I ain't strong but I act just fine, still count your steps in my spine. And though I know you chose the flight, I still left the light. Not for pity, not to please, just in case you needed peace. Left the light soft and gold, like the warmth that you once sold. Even now deep in the night, I ain't switching off that light. Left the light, just one glow, to guide you back if you don't know. No map, no time, no right, just this one light. I know it ain't logical or wise, but I still keep that bulb alive. Left the light for love alive, for the chance that you passed by. Didn't call, didn't write, but I stayed with the light. It's 2 a.m., the floor don't creak, but girl, I still feel you sneak down the hall, across the bed, in empty rooms inside my head. You used to pace when you were mad, or shuffle slow when nights got bad. Now every hush still taps the sheets, like your love still walks these streets. I don't hear you, but I know the sound of feet that left, but still come round. Still feel footsteps down the hall when the world's too dark and small. A rhythm only hearts detect, like echoes in your disconnect. Still feel footsteps in the space where your silence took its place. You left soft, you left deep, but baby, I still feel your feet. Hey, you used to stop by 3 or 4. Now the floorboards don't know no more, but I hear them shift like breath undone, like you still roam when the day is done. It ain't ghost, it ain't regret, just a rhythm I can't forget. No knock, no voice, no leap, but your memory still don't sleep. I've checked 100 times or more, still feel you at the door. Still feel footsteps slow and low, moving like you used to go. Back and forth, no need to speak, just love still on its feet. Still feel footsteps soft and late, in the time where love don't wait. You said goodbye, you said complete, but girl, you still walk in me. It's not sound, it's not touch, it's the way you're leaving, still does too much. Still feel footsteps down the hall when no one's here to call. I don't chase, I don't plead, but baby, you still walk in me. Turned off the music, shut the light, just me and silence in the night. But even then, you showed your face in every still and empty space. The hush knew when you used to call. It leaned in like you filled the hall. No sound, no scent, not even view, but somehow silence knows you. It don't speak, it don't rehearse, but girl, it still knows us first. Silence knows you like a song that never ends but plays too long. Every pause between the truth still shaped like you. Silence knows you deep and wide, like you whisper where it hides. I sit alone but not brand new, 'cause even silence knows you. I breathe slow, try to unwind, but silence pulls you back in my mind. It's not loud, but it's not kind. It's just your voice in a different time. You never begged, you never stayed, but your name still softly played. Even my peace got used to you. Now quiet knows you too. but silence don't lose you. Silence knows you like my skin, like the space you used to sit in. No words, no touch, no view, but baby, silence knows you by your name, by the way I'm never the same. No song, no line to push through, but even this hush knows you. When no one talks, you talk instead. In every sigh that's left unsaid, silence knows you, and I know that you left more than just your head. You left a stillness I can't undo, 'cause even silence still knows you. Hey. You walked out slow, didn't slam, didn't yell, didn't give a damn, but your hand lingered near the frame, like part of you still felt the same. You looked back once, I looked away. Too much pride to make you stay, but even as you crossed the floor, I knew you left an open door. No lock, no click, no final sound, just a space you still come round. Never closed door, wide enough for maybe love. I never moved your favorite chair, just in case you still care. Never closed doors, stayed ajar, like you returned from wherever you are. I moved on, but not much more, 'cause girl, I never closed that door. I dusted off the hallway light, left it dim most every night. Sometimes I swore I heard your key, then told myself, let it be. Your jacket still in closet's grip. I never took that final trip. I didn't beg, didn't restore, but baby, I left the door. Not from hope, not from shame, just from love that stayed the same. Never closed door, always cracked, like your voice might wander back. No goodbye could change that floor where you stood near my core. Never closed door, foolish true, but that's what I do when it's you. I let the wind whisper more through the space of an open door. You never said you'd come again, but I still wait like back then. Never closed door, can't pretend that we won't circle back again. I didn't chase, didn't implore, I just loved you through an open door. You showed up late, same old scent, same shy smile, like nothing went. But your hug felt cold, your voice too thin, like you left home, but came back dim. You said I missed you, but looked down. Didn't kiss me, didn't frown. You're not you spoke, you stayed so long. But baby, you came back wrong. It was your face, your frame, your name, but everything still felt strange. Came back wrong, not the same eyes. No spark, no truth behind your lies. You returned but not for strong. You showed up but came back wrong. Came back wrong like a ghost of the love I wanted most. You're here but you don't belong, 'cause girl, you came back wrong. Oh, oh. I made your tea the way you like. You drank it slow, didn't hold tight. We talked like friends, not like before. Like strangers, using old decor. You touched my hand, but not my soul. Like being near me wasn't whole. You came back with a brand new song, but baby, you came back wrong. I begged for this, dreamed all along, but not like this, not this wrong. Came back wrong, no real you, just habits I once clung to. Your body's here, your heart is gone, and girl, you came back wrong. Came back wrong, soft but thin, not the woman I let in. You returned but didn't belong. You're here but came back wrong. Ooh. Came back wrong and now I see love don't live where it used to be. You came but not for long, 'cause girl, you came back wrong. Oh, 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 yeah.
We don't text, don't call at night. No messages to make things right. But every now and then I feel a thought from you that still feels real. No phone, no voice, no proof to keep, but in my heart we still speak. Not in words, but in the space where silence takes your place. We still speak when dreams begin. When I walk past where you've been, not in sound, not in streak, but somehow, girl, we still speak. We still speak through closed doors, through intense sight. Now you know you're not here. You're not on beat, but deep in me, we still speak. I heard your laugh in someone's tone, felt your warmth when I was alone. You didn't say it, didn't send, but I swear you spoke again. I breathe your name and no one hears, but it still lands between my fears. I don't reply, don't try to seek, but girl, we still speak. No inbox, no new ring, just the pull of everything. Ooh, we still speak through quiet nights, through moments that don't feel right. Through every tear, I try to sneak. You say enough, we still speak. We still speak. Not like before, not in poems or metaphors, but somehow, without technique, in this soul, we still speak. Ooh, yeah. You don't have to be near to still be what I hear. We still speak, and maybe that's why I never really said goodbye. No closure, no final peak, just this. We still speak, we still speak, we still speak. Dreams been dreamed, begin. When I walk past, where you've been. Oh, not in sound, not in sound, not in street, not in sleep. Oh, yeah. We still speak, we still speak. Through closed doors, through a glance I ignore. You're not here, you're not on beat.